Thanks, everyone, for being here today. It is so important that we're able to have this discussion, and thanks to my colleagues for showing their support as well for life. So 15 weeks, folks, 15 weeks. We all know, and science has proven, that after 15 weeks in the womb, these babies have a fully developed heart. They have fingers and toes. They have arms and legs. They can kick, and they'll even jump if they are startled in their mother's wombs. And certainly they feel pain. So science has developed through the years, and as we see this new science and technology developing, they have taught us about pregnancy and unborn children. And I think as a mom, when I found out that I was having a child, the words that came out of my mouth were, "We're having a baby." That's exactly what that child was in my womb, was a baby, not even at 15 weeks. So we really have to update our laws to be reflective of the new science and technology that allows us to know and understand so much more about these human beings that are in their mother's wombs. The Mississippi law, and I am so grateful that this case is coming in front of the Supreme Court, the Mississippi law is going to save lives. And it will allow voters in pro-life states like Iowa to make those decisions and protect the most vulnerable people in our society, and those are the lives of the unborn. And in spite of what our Democratic colleagues might say and those in the liberal media, over 80% of Americans believe that we should not allow late-term abortions. There need to be restrictions. And certainly, I know that I speak for all of us. We're all very proud to have this case come forward. As a mom, I'm a proud advocate for life. I always will be. And again, I'd like to echo what so many have already said, but we pray for the justices. We pray for America. And in the upcoming months, we pray for a sound decision that will follow the science. Thank you.
Today, the Supreme Court is hearing arguments for a landmark pro-life case. In 2018, Mississippi passed a law limiting abortions after 15 weeks of pregnancy. And as a mom to two boys myself, I know that at 15 weeks, moms can feel their babies move and the baby's heart is fully developed. So this law should stand. I'll continue doing all I can to defend life and be a voice for the voiceless in Congress.
Thank you, Congresswoman Kamak. Thank you, Madam Speaker. I rise today as the United States Supreme Court is considering one of the most consequential cases of my lifetime. The case Dobbs v. Jackson will have enormous implications for the future. Simply put, it will determine whether abortions performed before a baby is considered viable are lawful. Here's why this is so important. As early as 5 weeks, unborn babies are forming blood vessels. By 10 weeks, pain receptors have started developing. And at 15 weeks, babies have developed hearts and pump 27 quarts of blood per day. With its potential to overturn the 50-year-old law of Roe v. Wade and save millions of unborn children, Dobbs v. Jackson is a beacon of hope for innocent life. That's why earlier this year, I joined dozens of my pro-life colleagues in signing a brief urging the Supreme Court to uphold the Mississippi law in question, which outlaws abortions after 15 weeks. There is nothing more fundamental and sacred in our Constitution than the right to life. I humbly ask that you join me in praying for the Supreme Court to uphold the pre-viability restrictions on abortions. Thank you, and I yield back.